If you like this video, why not subscribe? Hey everybody, welcome to the making of Hostages, a short film I put up last week on the channel. Now, the first thing you may notice here is the vibration cam, which is actually riding on the hood of my car. And actually what it is, it's the first test footage from the suction cup camera mount that I found pretty much unusable. But for this situation, I thought it worked really well. I didn't have to add anything in post. It just kind of created a frenetic, kind of crazy look. And on top of that is the Gunplay font that I used for the title of the short. I thought it fit the style and tone of the whole thing. And as I said before, I like fonts and think you should start off your movie with a good one. Okay, so the first thing you see is our actor Justin Pike getting out of the car. Now, some people have wondered why there wasn't a shot between the open and this first shot. That's because we intended on doing the shot, but we had to push it to the end of the day, and by that time, the lighting was so completely different. It was actually softer. It didn't match the harsh lighting that we started with, that I knew that it wouldn't look right. So I was going to shoot it on a different day, but then the car went into the shop and never came out, essentially, so we were unable to get that shot. Anyway, so Justin gets out of the car here. He's got blood on his shirt, indicating an injury of some kind. The blood is actually watercolor paint, red watercolor, and he drops to his knees. Which is something you got to be careful with, because we're now telling an actor to drop to his knees on basically a hard gravel, shale, rock kind of surface, which would be very painful. So what we did was we threw a mat down for him. Notice you never see the ground when he drops to his knees. You only see it later when he's already there. Protect your actors. Okay, next up we're introduced to Hannah Colwell's character. She pops out of the car here, and if you look really closely at the ground before I cut, you can see that there is a mat on the ground. It's actually the same purple mat that Justin used, only it's flipped over where it's gray and there's a few rocks on it. It kind of blends really nice in with the ground. And again, I wanted to provide a mat for her so that she didn't have to pop out of the car and land on a really nasty surface, which would mess up her clothes she was providing for free, and also hurt when she landed. So that took care of that, and it's gone so quick you don't even notice it. Then as she's reaching for the keys here, there's actually 3 shots as we cut back to her, as we show her, but it's only 2 setups. We have the wide shot shooting through the body of the car, and we have a close-up of her, then we have an extreme close-up. The extreme close-up is actually just a cropped version of a close-up, and if you're shooting in full resolution, you can get away with cropping stuff like that, especially if you're exporting 720p. I also want to say something about those handcuffs. Those are real handcuffs. They're steel. You don't want to hurt your actor when they're doing a free gig for you. So we rehearsed with Hannah just holding on to the door handle before we threaded the handcuffs through them and put her wrists in there. The handcuffs were never very tight on her wrists, but you still want to be careful, especially when gravity is working against her and pulling on those things. We had her hold on to the door handle, of course, so she would support herself and that the handcuffs would not be pulling on her wrists. Okay, so at the end of the story here, I wanted a bridge between the final shot of Hannah not getting the keys or being frustrated and then the final crane shot. And I did that by inserting a shot of a sunset. Now, when I shot this, I didn't think of this shot until post, so I had to shoot the sunset later, which in actuality is not a sunset, it's a sunrise. But because the sun is at the bottom of the frame, and because the earlier shots were in broad daylight, we assume the sun is going down because it's so low. So here's our final shot. This is the Frugal crane, and it is a DSLR mounted on it. It's a Canon 60D. But because of the way the platform is, the camera platform, I wasn't able to mount it properly. I had to mount it at an angle because the camera body was too wide for the platform. So I was only able to pan with it. I couldn't tilt. The original shot involved a tilt, but since that wasn't available, I just panned. I still think it turned out pretty good. And that's the making of Hostages. I just want to thank everyone who helped me with this. The actors did a great job, Justin and Hannah. Everyone helped me on the crew, Danny on audio, Dustin who did some of the DP work as well as the makeup. And I did the rest of the shooting, but I just want to thank everybody who worked hard. We only had about 4 or 5 hours to get this in the can, and everyone did a great job. Now I'd like to show everyone our little previs work. We had to do animated storyboards for this project, and here they are. Enjoy them.